Hi TT fam, hope you're doing great and having an awesome day. I just wanted to make this little video to share with you a breathing technique that I learned in my yoga teacher training. And since I'm new to trading and been doing it only a few months, I have found this practice to be really beneficial on those days where I'm getting too emotional about a trade, or maybe I've had one too many losses than I could bear to handle, and I have found myself to get kind of heated or angry or whatever emotions we can be feeling when we're in a losing trade or have had a few losses in a row. This breathing technique is called Nadi Shodhana, or also known as alternate breathing. And the reason why this breathing technique is so powerful is because it helps to balance the left and right hemisphere of the brain, which helps to improve your concentration and provide mental clarity. It also helps to reduce stress, nervousness, and anxiety. It helps to bring more oxygen into your blood, lower your heart rate, and strengthen your respiratory system. Now, before you start any breathing technique, it's always a good idea to go to the washroom and blow your nose, and maybe make sure you have a tissue handy with you while you're practicing just in case. Secondly, you need to find a comfortable seat, whether it's cross-legged on the floor. This is what's comfortable for me. I'm also propped up on a yoga bolster. But if you don't have any yoga props, you can just sit on a cushion, a pillow, fold up a blanket. It's really comfortable for me to sit up with my hips elevated above my knees and my knees resting on the ground. You can find something to put under your knees if you can't sit with your knees flat like this. And I have yoga blocks, but you can use a book, a pillow, anything that's you, just so that it's resting comfortably and you don't have to worry about feeling uncomfortable during your practice, because the last thing that you want is to have an uncomfortable seat, because then you're going to start to not focus on your breathing technique or meditation, and you're going to start to focus on how uncomfortable you are and start fidgeting and moving around. If you are going to sit on the floor and you are new to practicing, I highly recommend sitting with your back up against the wall, because the next important thing when you're having a practice for meditation or breathing is to make sure that you're sitting nice and tall with a nice long spine. This makes it a lot easier to practice the breathing technique. Now, normally when we breathe throughout the day, we don't really think about it. It just kind of happens automatically, which helps keep us alive. But when we're practicing yoga or meditation, when you're concentrating on your breathing, it's a little bit backwards, and it might be take a little bit of practice to get the hang of. And if you're struggling with it, don't worry about it, let it go. Just focus on the actual breathing technique itself. But when you inhale, you soften and expand your belly, and on your exhale, you gently bring your navel back towards your spine, excuse me. But like I said, that's not an important detail. It's just how yogis breathe and how they breathe when they practice meditation, yoga. Next, sometimes when we sit down to have a practice, or you'll know when you lay down at bed tonight, sometimes your mind starts to race with all of these thoughts. So if you do find that happening to you, you can always use a mantra that will focus your attention on, so that you don't have to worry about the thoughts that are coming and going on in your head. So silently to yourself on your inhale, you can just simply say inhale and exhale, or you could use a mantra, inhale and silently say to yourself Sat, S-A-T, and on your exhale silently say Nam, N-A-M. It means I am, or I am truth. Or alternately, you could inhale and say to yourself, I am, and exhale, calm, strong, whatever word resonates with you that you would like to use for a mantra. For the breathing technique, I highly recommend 10 minutes to get the full benefits. However, if you are new to having a personal practice, 10 minutes can feel like an eternity when you're just starting out. So you can be gentle with yourself and just start out with 3 or 5 minutes and slowly build up to 10 or longer minutes, depending on how much time you have available to you as well. I like to use an app called the Insight Timer. It's free. You can set the timer for as long as you want. You can set up intervals, and there's even an option to have some ambient music going on in the background for the duration of your practice. Throughout our day, we have a dominant nostril and then a weak nostril. So there is a little preparation you can do to help make this practice a little bit easier for you. And it's just simply blocking off your right nostril and inhaling and exhaling through the left nostril only for 5 to 10 breaths, and then switching and doing the same thing on the right side. So only inhaling and exhaling through your right nostril. If you find that you're struggling with the left nostril, maybe switch and start with the right and then do the left. You'll just have to find out and play around with it and see what works best for you. So now that we've done everything that we need to prepare for our practice, I'll just do a few repetitions and walk you through it so that you can get the hang of it. I like to practice with my eyes closed. I find it more soothing and calming, and it gives you a more inward experience. You can have your eyes 1/10 closed or open, whatever works best for you. This is your personal practice. So you do what you need to do to make it work for you. Come to your comfortable seat. Lengthen up through your spine. Take your thumb and close off your right nostril. Inhale through the left. Close your left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Block your right nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close your left nostril. Exhale and inhale through the right. Close your right nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale. Close your left nostril. Exhale through the right. And inhale. Close your left nostril, or your right nostril. Exhale through the left. And inhale. Close your left nostril. Exhale. Inhale through the right. Close your right nostril. Exhale. Inhale through the left. Close your left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale. Close your right nostril. Exhale. Inhale through the left and close. Exhale through the right. Inhale. Close your right nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close your left nostril. Exhale through the right. And inhale. Close your right nostril. Exhale. Inhale through the left. Close your left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale. This will be our last repetition. Close your right nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close and exhale through the right. If you have your eyes closed, keep them closed as you rest your hand down. And just take a moment to let your body integrate the effects of the breathing technique. And just take an extra few moments for yourself. Or if you have more time to practice and you have the timer going, please continue your practice. If you're ready to close, slowly blink your eyes open to take in your surroundings. And I hope you feel more calm and peaceful now, and that you enjoy this breathing technique and you find it to be a handy tool for you to use to help you throughout the day. You can do it anytime if you're taking the bus home from work, in the lunchroom, you need a few moments to yourself, go to the washroom, whatever it is that you need to do for you. Satnam, have a beautiful day.